Welcome to CNCC's Nightly News with Cody Tolbert and Katie O'Hearn. Tonight they will be discussing the latest news on time travel.
Hi, thanks for joining us tonight. New research suggests that time travel is possible. Now, you may be wondering, how so, or why haven't I heard of this? Well, time travel is currently possible on a very small scale. It's actually so small that only quarks can travel through the fabric of time. Quarks are what make up electrons, protons, and neutrons. And although this is on a very small scale, it is just further evidence that human time travel could be possible.
According to SciNews.com, in their article, Australian researchers simulate time travel. They state that Einstein's theory suggests the possibility of time traveling in all directions. This puzzles physicists and philosophers alike due to the grandfather's paradox. The grandfather's paradox is the idea that someone will be able to travel back in time and kill their own grandfather. Now, you may be asking, why would you want to do that? Well, if you do that, it would make it impossible to time travel because you would not exist in the future if you would kill your grandfather. One source states that in ordinary experience, there is an obvious forward arrow of time that points only to the future. So the paradox would be impossible to do. You would not be able to kill your grandfather, you would not be able to travel back in time to do so. This unveils that time travelers can't change any past fact whatsoever.
And with the grandfather's paradox in mind, it has a possibility to create an entire new future. This future is caused by the chaos theory called the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect is a very small change in the initial state of a physical system that make significantly larger differences in the state at some later time. This allows the grandfather's paradox to affect the world on a very large scale. A way of thinking about this would be like if you were to take a stone and throw it into a pond and watch the ripples expand out.
Scientists have thought that the possibility of human time travel is impossible due to the closed timeline curves, or CTCs. CTCs are casual loops in space-time that return to the same point in space and time. So take a look at this sheet of paper. We have time going this way, and this is the CTC loop. As you start from here and you time travel all the way to the other side, it would take a very long time to do so. So it makes time travel, human time travel, very improbable because it would take a lot of technological advances and a lot of stuff that we don't have right now. But when you talk about quantum mechanics and the violation without paradoxes, such as your grandfather paradox, like I told you earlier, you would be able to create wormholes, or wormholes exist wherever, and you would be able to cut through the space-time fabric and save a lot of time, which makes time travel more probable for the future.
And with theories being formulated and technological advances, this gives us good reason to believe that human time travel may be possible in the near or distant future.
Well, this has been CNCC Nightly News with Katie O'Hearn and Cody Tolbert. Have a good evening and see you next week on our segment over Einstein's proven theory of relativity.